here to talk about a very serious topic today. I've discovered recently, since being in Korea, that Oprah Winfrey is in fact white. I know, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. I found this out because of this. Why people... It's a very popular series for children here in Korea. It's a manga-style historical series, so it's an encyclopedia of science and of history and famous people. And I'm proud to say that Oprah was number 3. They started the People series this year. They did some Korean guy, they did Warren Buffett, I think, and Oprah. So good for you, Oprah. However, I'm very disturbed. Let's just start with the question. Why, people? Why? Inside of this book, our friend Oprah has been transformed from the southern black girl that we come to know as a child and to a tragic young Latina. But as the book goes on, she looks progressively more white. Let's take a look here. Poor little Oprah, stuck on the farm with her big black mammy. It's not right. It's not right at all. It's the funniest thing. So I bought this to improve my Korean, right? So I'm reading and I can understand about 85% of it because it's a kid's book. But it's funny. It's funny in an inappropriate funny, and then it's funny in just a really cute anime kind of East Asian design sort of way. Like this little picture here. This is adorable. I'm waiting for her to sing her anthem. Oprah, what is your anthem? How does it go? What is the tune? It probably sounds like the theme music from The Color Purple, but I'm just saying, I want to know. So yeah, this is not what I would have expected as a picture of childhood Oprah, especially since there's one of her in here looking very, very much like a child in the 50s down south. So everyone in this book got the whitewash. This is Oprah's dad. Hopefully you can see him there. And then in the illustration, this is Oprah's dad. So he got a slight whitewash, but not too bad. But my classic favorites, my absolute favorites, let's look at this one. Oprah's college boyfriend. So if you're a big Oprah fan, you know that she dated this guy in college who broke her heart, ruined her world. She was destitute. Emotionally. She's got way more money than I'll ever see. But yeah, so if you know her story, she went to Tennessee State University, which is a historically black university. I'm sure in the 70s when she was there weren't very many white people, because there's not very many white people now. I lived in Nashville, Tennessee for 7 years before moving to Korea, I'm well aware. But the treatment in this book is amusing. Let's take a look at Oprah's sweetheart, Anthony Odie, as illustrated in this wonderful book. Why, Oprah? Why? Here he is. There he is, right there. I think they got him confused with John Tesh. Different story, guys. Do your background checks. Do your background checks. That's not John. Anthony Odie. This is what Anthony Odie actually looks like. Right, like I said. Okay, that was one of my favorites. That was very, very strange. And then further on in the book, as we get, later into her life, I mean, people who really like Oprah, they really like The Color Purple. This is a black classic. If you haven't seen The Color Purple, it's not a comedy, so don't watch it with black friends who've seen it more than 5 times, because they'll probably be laughing. Not a comedy, just to let you know. But The Color Purple was directed by Steven Spielberg. That was Oprah's acting debut, and she really killed it as Miss Sophia, who was married to a little skinny man named Harpo. Let's take a look at Miss Sophia's character. Mind you, these people are just a step away from sharecroppers during the segregationist period. And this poor woman looks like she jumped off a boat from the Dominican Republic. Here we go. There she is. That's Miss Sophia. In fact, if you caught her without a tan, you might think she was an Irish washerwoman from the gangs of New York time period. Anyway, moving right along. One of my last, I have a couple more favorites. This one, very, very Asian style illustration, and it's not very gracious to people who struggle with their weight. But no Asian illustrations of people who struggle with their weight are very gracious. Introducing Fat Oprah. There she is, friends. Fat Oprah. She's got a piece of pizza in one hand and her fist is clenched around a drumstick in the other. terribly ungracious, but don't worry because on the very next page, she's met Bob Green, and all is well. He's working her like a pony. He is, you know. Don't worry. It all works out in the end. She's back to her thin Puerto Rican girl from the block, around the block, Jenny from the block style self. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I mean, I would like to say that in the end, Oprah looks a little bit like herself, just a very, you know, light-skinned version of herself at the end, triumphant, 25 years of television. There's a lot more funny pictures in here, but I didn't want to make this video too long. If you want to see the other pictures, I've scanned them, like Tom Cruise jumping on the couch, Dr. Phil, and how really bald he is. It's very funny. I would be slightly offended if they illustrated me like that. There's some great pictures in here, but I just want to know why, people. Why did Oprah go from being brown as me on the cover to being Jenny from the block on the inside? This is what I need to know. But it's really funny. This is my first review of a Korean book. Haven't quite finished reading it, but I'm almost done. And yeah, so again, this is day 14. I don't even know what day this is of my 30 days of consecutive vlogging. It's all a blur. But I'm only halfway through the month, so keep up with me in Korea and subscribe on YouTube so you can watch more videos and hear more silly stuff. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Bye!